Hey everybody, this is D Hunter, bringing another action figure review. Today, we're going to look at the Mafex Birds of Prey Harley Quinn. Now I find it kind of odd for Mafex to be releasing this figure so many years after the movie came out. SH Figuarts already done one, McFarlane's done one, now it's Mafex's turn to join in the group. Just seems to be 2.5 years too late. That being said, still happy to add this figure to my collection. So let's take a look at the packaging. As you can see, Birds of Prey and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn, Mafex, Medicom Toys. This is the 153rd figure in the Mafex line. Here she is in the package. Bunch of accessories, bunch of hands, some roller skates, a mallet, alternate head, and most importantly, her Hyena Bruce. Top, Birds of Prey. One side, same thing. Birds of Prey. Other side, here's a figure posed up, figure 153. Back side, ton of different interchangeable parts, different display options. And at the bottom, got a bunch of credits. There is a barcode, in case it helps anybody. I ordered my figure from AmiAmi.com. If you're ordering your Mafex figures from Big Bad Toy Store or one of the American sites, you are getting charged far too much. Go to a Japanese import site. You get them faster and cheaper. So no further ado, let's open her up. And here are all three variations of this Harley Quinn from Birds of Prey with the gold overalls. McFarlane, Mafex, and SH Figuarts. Alright, now that we got this figure out of the package, here she is with all of her accessories laid out. She comes with 6 alternate hands, totaling 8 interchangeable hands, 2 heads, an alternate pair of shoes and roller skates, a mallet, her Hyena Bruce, and then a display stand. Before we take a look at those, let's talk about and check out the actual figure. So this is Harley Quinn for the movie Birds of Prey. She's played by Margot Robbie. Now I find it very odd they're making figures from Birds of Prey almost 3 years after it came out, more than 2.5 years later. SH Figuarts was the first one to make this Harley Quinn with the gold overalls. McFarlane made theirs quite late as well, although I believe there were some issues that delayed that figure. And here Mafex is coming to the plate. I believe Mafex is making another Harley Quinn from Birds of Prey. Should be coming out soon. Just seems way too late. So let's take a look at her. Start with her head here. Face looks pretty good. Some about her cheeks. Kind of reminds me of Margot Robbie. But I don't know. The eyes, the hair, something's just a little off. Looks kind of generic. Not as bad as Mattel figure, but not quite as good as some of the other Mafex figures I've seen. Her hair is blonde. Got some bangs there. Hanging down to the front. Kind of cute. She's got pink tips here, teal tips here. A lot of jewelry, tattoos on her cheek, on her chest. Of course she has those gold overalls. They're open. You can see her pink tank top there. More tattoos on her arm, shoulder. Looks like double jointed elbows. Double jointed knees. She even has the Harley Quinn diamonds on her boots or high heels. Pretty good looking sculpt. Paint job is excellent. Very crisp. Not really feeling how the joints look. They're done in a lighter color than her skin. That could have been done a lot better. Some of them are very noticeable. Move this overall out of the way. You can really sort of see the gaps in the joints there. Not a bad figure, but not Mafex's best offering. Now let's take a closer look at her face and head sculpt. Now it's not perfect, but it's certainly not bad. And I wanted to point out just how much jewelry this figure has on. You can see her different necklaces. She's got earrings, numerous earrings on both of her ears. She's got a bunch of different rings on either one of her hands. Decked out quite a bit. Bling bling. And here's the figure broken down as far as she can go, with all of her removable parts detached. Now let's check out her accessories. And let's start off with the display stand. Her display stand has a total of 5 pieces. When you put the main 3 parts together, it looks like this. We have the large clear base. It's got 3 different holes to attach the post. At the bottom of the post here, it can rotate. It's hinged, hinged in the middle, hinge at the top, rotation at the top, and there's a clamp to hold the figure. Now let's look at her hands. She has a total of 8 of them, 4 pair. Here she is with her first pair of hands. These are her fists. And here, with her second pair of hands, these are her gripping hands. And then, with her third pair of hands, these are some completely flat open hands. Almost looks like jazz hands, or like she's waving. And here's her fourth pair of hands. These are some semi-open hands. They would look good relaxed at her sides. Now let's take a look at her heads. She has 2 heads, one with a smiling expression, one with her mouth open, like she's laughing or screaming. Here she is with her first head. This is her smiling head. Then her second head. This one has her mouth open. Looks like she's yelling or screaming. Now let's look at her skates. Her feet are removable. She's got 2 gold high heels, and then 2 roller skates. Here's Harley Quinn with her high heels on. And here she is with her roller skates on. Skates look good. Got pink and blue wheels. Little brakes on the bottom. Now let's look at her mallet. It's a little bit on the small side. At the top, we have the Harley Quinn diamonds. Smiley face on the other side, made of wood. You can see the sculpt in detail to simulate that. The handle's blue, and the black on the grip down there. Here's Harley Quinn holding her mallet. She can hold it with either one hand or with 2 hands. Now let's look at her hyena. In the movie, she named him Bruce, after that rich guy. You know, that rich guy, Bruce Wayne. In the movie, she only had 1 hyena. Typically, Harley Quinn has 2 hyenas. In the animated series, they were named Bud and Lou. I actually have a couple different versions of Bud and Lou in my action figure world. I had no idea this was going to come with Bruce. I'm really, really pleased. He has 0 articulation. Face looks pretty cool. Mouth is open. You can see the gums, the teeth, black on the front of the face, the black nose. Then he's got that kind of orange and yellow fur with spots all over it. 1 foot is up. He's got a collar with diamonds on it. Typical Harley Quinn type stuff. Here are my older hyenas. These are some pre-post figures. I think I got these at, I don't know, Meijer or Target or somewhere that sells a bunch of different animals like this. These are my figure substitutes for Bud and Lou, and they're done in more of a sort of realistic type look than the animated series. Figures look pretty good. A little bit of paint scratch on the face there. Always been extremely pleased with these in my collection, and now they've got Bruce to join them. Here he is, next to the DC Direct Batman the Animated Series version of Bud and Lou. It's actually from the new Batman Adventures. These came with the Joker. And I actually have 2 sets of these guys. One came with the individual release of the Joker, and one came in the Harley Quinn Expressions pack. Here are all the different hyenas I have. These have always gone to my Joker base. They usually stay in my Harley Quinn apartment. Now they've taken a pretty good look at both the figure and her accessories. Now let's check out her height. From bottom to the top of her head, she's standing at about 5.9 inches tall, which can translate to about 15 centimeters. Now let's look at her articulation. Start with her head here. Of course, you can rotate from side to side, up and down about that far. Pretty good range of motion. Almost a little too much. Ball joint there. Shoulders on a ball joint goes out more than 90 degrees. Looks pretty bad when you look up her armpit like that. Up, down, around, all that good stuff. The joint itself can move quite a bit. Double jointed elbows, they only go in about this far. No rotation. Nice rotation on the shoulder though. Wrists, rotate, and it's going to be hinged as well. Torso here. She's got a ball joint here, but it's very obstructed with the overalls. Rotate just a tiny bit, forward and back. Another one on her waist, and that one is free. The overalls are not one solid piece. Rotate around, forward and back. Legs. Doesn't completely do splits, but it's kind of close. Ball joints. Rotation, not too bad. They go forward about that far, back, not much. Double jointed knees, they only go back that far. Then her ankle, forward and back, rotate, tilt, rock. Here's an image of Harley Quinn in her apartment. Have all the furnishings. all the appropriate decor and logos in the background. A closer look at Harley giving her Hyena Bruce a big old fat kiss. And here's Harley Quinn in the streets of Gotham City, roller skating around. Now let's check her out next to some of their action figures, starting off with some of their DC Cinematic Universe Margot Robbie Harley Quinn figures. Here's the Mafex gold overalls Birds of Prey Harley Quinn, next to the McFarlane version. Boy, is there a big size difference there. Then, next to the SH Figure Arts version, which is just a tiny bit smaller than the Mafex one. This Mafex Harley Quinn is a little bit smaller than your typical Mafex figure. And here are all three of these figures in the gold overalls, McFarlane, Mafex, and Figure Arts. Now we'll check her out next to all my Margot Robbie figures from different various companies. Here's the Mafex Birds of Prey Harley Quinn, the second figure, next to all my SH Figure Arts Harley Quinn figures. And here she is, next to my Mattel Margot Robbie Harley Quinn figures. Then, with the other Mafex Margot Robbie Harley Quinn figures. And now, next to the Medicom 112 Collective Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad. And here, with both McFarlane versions of the Margot Robbie Harley Quinn. Here are all of my 6 and 7 inch scale Margot Robbie Harley Quinn figures. They're from Suicide Squad, Birds of Prey, The Suicide Squad, and I'm sure we'll get more over time. Mafex has another version of Birds of Prey coming out in the near future. Now let's check her out next to some other Mafex figures. Here she is, next to the Mafex Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad. Then, next to the Mafex Party Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad. Here are all the DC Cinematic Universe Mafex Harley Quinn figures. Notice how much shorter the Birds of Prey one is than the other two. A little disappointing there. Here's this Mafex Harley Quinn, next to a few different Jared Leto Joker figures from Suicide Squad by Mafex. And here, next to a Mafex Suicide Squad Deadshot. God damn, look at the size difference there. This Harley Quinn is too small. Then, next to a DC Cinematic Universe Mafex Ben Affleck Batman. Here are all of my DC Cinematic Universe Mafex figures. I've got all the Batman-related characters, shied away from most of the other stuff. Pretty solid releases. For some reason, this Birds of Prey Harley Quinn is shorter than all the others. Here are all of my Mafex DC female characters. We've got 3 versions of Harley Quinn and 3 versions of Catwoman. The next 2 that'll be joining the Mafex females, that'll be the Hush Harley Quinn and Huntress. Now let's check her out next to some action figures from different various companies to see how she fits in both scale and style-wise, in case you know which lines you can mix her with. Since she's a Mafex figure, they're on the smaller end of what I collect. They're 6-inch scale. I'm going to start off my comparisons with some of the smaller action figure lines I collect, and work my way larger, and I'm going to include as many Harley Quinn figures as I can during these comparisons. Here she is, next to some Jazzwares Fortnite figures. And here she is, next to some SH Figure Arts action figures. Then, next to some Hasbro Marvel Legends. And here she is, with some of her Mafex brothers and sisters. Then, with some Mattel DC Universe Classics and Multiverse Harley Quinn figures. And here she is, next to some Mezco 112 Collective figures. And now, with some Jazzwares AEW wrestlers. Then, with some Mattel wrestling figures. Here's Harley, next to a scented candle. This candle is labeled Home Sweet Home. What the hell does Home Sweet Home even smell like? Sometimes I wonder why some of these things even get purchased in my home. And I'm not gonna lie, I actually opened the candle and it smells pretty good. But what the hell is Home Sweet Home supposed to smell like? I still don't even know. And here she is, standing with some NECA figures. Then, next to some DC Direct and DC Collectibles Harley Quinn figures. And now, next to some McFarlane DC Multiverse figures. And here she is, next to some DST or Diamond Select toys. And now, next to some Jax Pacific wrestling figures. So overall, this is a nice Harley Quinn figure, but there are a few things preventing her from being a great Harley Quinn figure. My biggest complaint is going to be her size. I don't know why they made the decision to make her smaller than the other Mafex DC Cinematic Universe figures. She is noticeably smaller than the other Harley Quinn figures, based off the same actress and franchise, from the same company. In addition to that, her face, it's not bad, but it's not great. Also have a little bit of issue with some of her joints. They function just fine, but sometimes they just look awful. And the fact they're not cast in the same colors or flesh is a little annoying. Overall, Sculpt and paint job are excellent. Her articulation's pretty good. Her accessories are great. I was really surprised with the inclusion of Bruce, and really happy to have another Hyena for my Harley Quinn collection. If I were to rate this figure, I'm going to give her a 6 out of 10. It's a disappointingly low score for this Mafex figure. I thought she'd get at least a little higher than that. So this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked the video, press like below. If you have anything you want to say about the video, add to the comment section. If you want to see additional action figure reviews from me, press subscribe. I do appreciate when you do that. Once again, this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll talk to you guys real soon.